This conference will now be recorded.
See, this Sikuli is a third-party tool. It is a third-party tool working based on images. So whenever you try to work with the Sikuli is going to work based on the image. For the Sikuli, you need image. If you want to perform the action on particular element or particular something, for that image is required. The Sikuli internally it is developed on Java, which is image based tool, right? The next thing is it is supporting all kinds of operating systems, and which is going to use both desktop and web-based applications, which is going to use desktop and image-based tool. Sorry, desktop and web-based applications. So first, let me download the SQL so that you are going to see how to use this SQL practically. Go to google.com, download SQL. Download SQL. Now see SQL project files. See why I am using this third-party tool is, let's say if you want to perform actions on the desktop, in the Selenium it is supporting only web-based application. Let's say you want to attach a file or you want to download a file. So how will you do that? So for that we are going to use this SQL concept. The file, if the object is existing in the desktop, to handle actions on the desktop, we need to use this SQL. Okay. Now see what you can do is download this SQL X API 2.0.5 jar. Okay, sorry. We don't require. What we required is yeah, correct. Go ahead. SQL X API jar. And this is also very easy. You can write this SQL script along with the Selenium. The maintenance is also very easy. Okay, right. So now what I need to do is I need to add that jar file in your project. Downloads this Control X D to show link folder. Yeah, right. Right click, properties, Java build path, add external jar. Right. So now what I'll do is I'll create a new class for this scenario. New class demo with SQL. See, to work on SQL, we are going to use two classes. One is screen class and the second one is pattern class. So screen class, which is using to perform the actions on the system, and pattern class, which is using to point out the actual images. That means images of objects. So we are going to use two classes. One is screen and the second one is pattern. One is screen and the second one is pattern. So first create object for screen class. Screen SCR is equal to new screen. So we need to import the package of screen which is related to SQL. Now see, the same screen is implemented by so many packages. So we need to import org.sqli.script. Okay. So now the second step is create an object for the pattern. So first let us take the scenario. So let's say I want to upload something which is present in the desktop. Let's say choose file is there. I told you using SQL you can work with images also. So what I'll do is without using Selenium, of course, this choose file you can right click and inspect and you can do that. But the scenario I'll take it completely with using SQL. So this is image. I need to perform the action on this button, choose file button. So this is object. I'll capture the image of this choose file. So what I'll do is in the system there is a tool called snipping tool. Click on it. Just click on new and here use choose file. Save as, let's say, so let me create a folder called images. So here what I'm writing is okay. So here which file, which object, choose file. That is the file name I'm giving. By default, it is showing in the PNG .png format, portable network graph .png. Next, after clicking on this, this is the dialog is showing. This dialog is not related to web application, so that's why what I'm doing is I'm using SQL for capturing the images. Now here I need to use this file name and I need to use this open button, because let's say there is a file I want to attach in the desktop. I mean, there is a file which is present in the desktop, and to provide that path, so here I need to capture the image. So whatever the objects are required, you need to capture those images. So let's say I'm giving the file path. Next, I need to click on this open button. It's simple. Just whatever the images are required for your action, for your scenario, those images and all you need to capture. Save as, open button. So for my scenario, these three images are required. So what I'll do is I need to create three objects, because how many objects you capture the images, for them you need to create that number of objects for the pattern class. Pattern. So first one is choose file. Choose file button. Choose file button. So new pattern. Here see, this is the choose file. Copy and paste. pattern. See, again, the pattern is also implemented by other packages, but we need to use SQL related. First pattern and then path. Next, open button. Open button. Right. So first we need to create an object for the screen class, and then how many objects you created, for them you need to create that many number of pattern objects. And after that, just use your Selenium. So you can write the SQL script along with the Selenium. So here, open the browser, maximizing the screen, and open the application. So these things are now is common. Next. So wait for 5 seconds, close application. Right. So now I need to perform the actions using SQL. So first, open the application. Click on the choose file button. Click on choose file button. Button, what is the action? Click. So how to write is, so SCR means screen dot click, and then target. So what is the target? CF button. So you are trying to click on CF button. I'm not interested, I'm throwing it. After clicking on choose file, it is opening the dialog. Just wait for few seconds. Next, there is a dialog. In that, text box is open. Text box along with this file name, and then open. So in this, the path has to be right. So let's say This is the file. Right click, properties. So this is the path, sample.txt. Ser dot, in that we need to write on that object type. Path, comma, here I should write sample.txt. So on this path, I should write this path. Sorry, on this object, I should mention the path using type. Methods also very simple methods. Next, and I need to click on ser dot click. So what? Open. It's a simple. First one, choose file, and then path. In that path, I need to provide the on which file you are attaching that path you need to provide. So for that we are using type, and the next one is open button. So that is we need to click. That's it. So let us see. Perfect. Now see, whenever we try to capture the particular image, the SQL is going to capture the image and the position also. So now see, we are trying to click on the choose file button. The position is 378, 772. That means that object is present in that position. Internally, the position also captured. The problem with the SQL is if position somewhat deviated, it will give the error. It will say no image is found because it is an image based tool, right? So the exact position is also internally it will look for it at the time of capturing whatever the image you are getting, and at the time of running also internally it will check. Let's say instead of 378, if you are getting like, if the image is moved to something like 500, it will not work. So exactly it should be there. So that internally takes care of that SQL. So using the SQL, we can work with the desktop and image based tools. Okay. Yeah. Any doubts?
No doubt, sir. No doubt, sir.
Next. So wait statements. Wait. See, for we are using thread.sleep. We are using thread.sleep for to capture the images. Sorry, we are using thread.sleep for waiting purpose. The problem with the thread.sleep is, let's say if you are keep some 5 seconds, till 5 seconds are completed, the next instruction will not invoke. Till 5 seconds are completed, the next instruction will not invoke. Then what to do? See, assuming that you are looking for a particular element. You are looking for a particular element. That element is not present immediately on the page. Maybe 3 seconds that element is appear. Okay, you are using thread.sleep for 5 seconds. After 3 seconds, the element is found and you perform the action. Okay, perfect. But what is the problem? Unnecessarily, you need to wait another 2 minutes. Similarly, in the same scenario, you are trying to look for another element. That element is present after 1.5 seconds. But you waited for 5 seconds. Again, you have written another thread.sleep. Because of this, again, you are waiting for 3.5 seconds. See, the problem with this thread.sleep is unnecessarily we are increasing the execution time also. I don't want like that. Okay, I am waiting for 5 seconds. If the element is appeared after 1 second, if the element is appeared after 1 second, then what to do? If the element is appeared after 1 second, what to do? After 1 second, action has to be taken care, and immediately next instruction has to execute. So that is my requirement. So in the Selenium, they provided one concept called wait statements. There are two types of wait statements. So one is implicit wait, and the second one is explicit wait. There are two types of wait statements. One is implicit wait, and the second one is explicit wait. Implicit wait. Implicit wait. So how to write? Driver dot manage dot driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicitly wait. Here you need to provide some figure. Let's say I'm giving 10, and then you need to mention time units dot seconds. Time unit dot seconds. So I'll write like this. So this statement generally where you will write after open the application. And where it is going to be impact the statement, it is going to be impact on the wherever you are trying to find out the elements. You are using driver dot find element, right? On that element, or whenever or wherever you are trying to find out the element or elements, this statement is going to be applicable. So you are going to write only once, but this statement is applicable for the entire application. Whenever you try to find out the element, this statement is going to be applicable. So what is the meaning of this statement? You are waiting maximum 10 seconds. You are waiting for a particular element maximum 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, if the element is found, then it will go and perform the action and it will immediately jump to the next instruction. Suppose you are waiting for 10 seconds, but if the element is present in first second, action will perform, and remaining 9 seconds it will not wait. It will go to the next instruction. So that is the advantages of this wait state. If the element is appeared after first second, suppose if it is waiting for 10 seconds, then there is no point to introduce this kind of concepts. Why? Because already thread dot sleep is there. Thread dot sleep, that is the same action it is performing. Then why other concepts? The advantages of this concept says, once particular element is found, immediately next instruction will perform. Next instruction will execute. It will not wait for till the total number of seconds are completed. Okay. So that is the advantage of wait statements. You are writing only once, but this statement is applicable for the entire project. Okay. Next. This statement is going to be applicable on the web elements. Remember that point. This statement is applicable for on the web elements. Okay, right. So let us find out. Right click, new class. Wait statements. Open the browser, maximize the browser, open the application. Right. See, I'll try to perform the same Google search application. The first one is enter Selenium vacancies. Okay. Next is button. Next is Selenium jobs. Next is let us run the script. Let us run the script. Right click, run as Java application. Selenium vacancies. Right. So you will get some kind of element not interactable exception, something like that you will get. Then what to do? So in the previously 19 here. So what is the thing you are getting? Element not interactable exception, element not interactable. Like that you are getting the message. So what we need to do? Okay. So in the beginning, we added some kind of thread.sleep and we perform the action. Now what I want to do is, after opening the application, here use implicit wait. Use implicit wait. So here, right, driver dot manage dot timeout dot implicitly wait. Here mention, so 10 comma time unit dot seconds. Time unit dot seconds. Driver dot manage dot timeouts dot implicitly wait. 10 comma time unit dot seconds. Right. So for each and every element, whenever you are trying to find out the element, so for each and every element, this statement is going to be applicable. So let's say here it is appearing after 1.5. The second is this element is appearing after 3, assuming it. This one it is appearing after 4. So first, once you find out the element, maximum it is waiting for 10 seconds. Within 10 seconds, if the element is not able to find out, if still WebDriver side, if it is taking so much time from the, if WebDriver point of view, if still it is need more time to find out the element, then it will give timeout exception. Remember that point. Whatever you provided 10 seconds, that is not sufficient. Still, I need more time. Then you will get timeout exception. Suppose within 10 seconds it is unable to find out the element, then you will get no such element exception. Assuming that this element is found in 1.5 seconds, the remaining 8.5 seconds it will not wait, and immediately it will perform the next instruction. So similarly, after 3 seconds, the same situation, and this one also the same. Okay. So this is going to be impact on the while finding the elements. While finding the elements. Okay. So that's why it is called as global wait statement. You are writing once, but you are trying to find out throughout the application. Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow, and we'll see JavaScript executor also from next Monday. Next week onwards, we will start test engine. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kusuma, did you get your Monday session?
Um,
I don't think.
no,
Anything?
sir, I didn't get any. No, I didn't get any question.
Okay.